Sitting on the dock of King's Lynn, a story that happened and some thoughts along the way, by Derek Knight. Prologue. Why? When I first moved to King's Lynn, people would often ask me why I chose that particular town. Did I have family there, or friends? Had my job moved me there? Maybe I had fond memories of the place from vacations when I was a child. The answer to all the above questions was no. I had been vaguely aware that there was a place in Norfolk called King's Lynn, but had never been there, nor had I ever been to West Norfolk or the North Norfolk coast. I had no connection at all. 6 months before moving to King's Lynn, I'd been a change implementation manager working for an international bank based in Edinburgh, Scotland. They had yet another reorganisation, just like big companies do every so often, and once again I had to apply for my own job. Much to my surprise, I didn't get my own job. Moreover, they offered either to find me another position or said that I could take immediate early retirement. I thought it over for perhaps 1 second and said I'd take the money and go away. 3 months later, I was out of work, but with the mortgage paid off and the time to do something I'd been yearning to do for a long time. I was going to take a 3-month sabbatical and travel around the USA. I made plans, organised what I could for the time I would be away, and set off on an excellent trip around some beautiful places in America. Somehow, however, during the time I was away, I came to the understanding that I was not going back to that old life. The job had gone anyway, and even though I was sure I could get a contracting job back in the industry if I wanted one, I could not stand the thought of doing that. I didn't feel that I could go back to my London suburb either. I needed a fresh start in a fresh place. By this time in the explanation, most people had forgotten the original question, but some would remember and ask again, so why King's Lynn? Well, there are a number of explanations. It was close to the sea. It had a train service direct to London, and I thought, wrongly, I'd want to go there regularly. It had a reasonable supply of affordable accommodation. But the truth is, these were just happenstances. Just as surely as I knew I would not go back to London, I knew I was going to West Norfolk. There was no reason other than it was God's will, or fate, or karma, or whatever it is you believe in. I moved there simply because it was where my journey was taking me next. This little slip of a book is part personal experiences of moving to an unknown town, part travelogue of the wonderful part of the world that is West Norfolk, and part musings on life. All the characters described here are real, although I've changed the names of the people I do mention, and certainly don't mention all the people that I came to know. The events are also real to the best of my recollection, although sometimes it is hard to remember the order of things. The thoughts are all mine too, and you are invited to share in my journey through life. I'd like to thank all the great people I met, and also to thank the town itself. King's Lynn is a real character in this drama. To anyone I offend, I'm sorry. To anyone who smiles, chuckles, or smirks, cheers.